At first, I'm going to discuss about international business. International business mean internationally with us dealings, the business, goods, service, and technology are shared with one or two countries. It is the international business or more than one country when we try to business or trade. The trade items is goods, service, and technology. That is the international business. At first, you see the diagram country one, country two, three, four, and dealings the item, goods, service, technology, etc. When we trade goods, service, or technology, more than one countries as internationally is called international business. Very simple. Concept of international business. There are four basic concepts of international business. At first, exporting and importing, balance of trade, balance of payment, and exchange rate. Export and import related with us uh, brings our needed product or services from the abroad, and other aspect we just selling or export to the other countries, but that is depend on the demand. To meet up the demand, we export sometimes import it. This is the import export business related with the other countries. Balance of trade. Balance of trade we can category under three head. Balance of trade, favorable balance of trade, unfavorable balance of trade. Balance of trade means how much you export and how much you import. Export is equal to import. This is the balance of trade. Unfavorable balance of trade when there are no balance, more export or more import. This is the imbalanced trade. Unfavorable, same way, you just export less, import more. This is the unfavorable trade. Balance of payment. When you try to cash outflow and cash inflow and the balance between them. This is the balance of payment. This payment by dollar, by taka, by baht and respective currency. Actually, the base currency is the dollar because dollar is the international category or standard. And last one, exchange rate. Sometimes with devaluation, we revaluation and fixed exchange rate and floating exchange rate. Floating exchange rate means the rate exchange rate changes time to time, no fixed rate. This is the floating exchange rate. Fixed, this rate is a fixed, no sense. Here is the normally. Revaluation, revaluation means you asset or export or imported items needed to revaluation. Price are more or less from the original price. This is the revaluation, and devaluation sometimes you have to less the from the original price to more get a maximum profit or minimum loss. This is the devaluation or revaluation. When your price are less than original, devaluation. When your price are more than original, this is a revaluation. So international trade, there are four basic concepts: import, export, trade of balance of trade, balance of payment, and exchange rate. Types of international business. There are different types of international business. Out of that, I am going to discuss some or several important types of international business. At first, exporting, just export or sell to the overseas. Import, we just bring out or just bring in a country to meet up our demand. Licensing, when a country get a license under a mother company is called a licensing. In this case, he cannot control the whole business. His capacity or control right is a very limited. Only he can use the license to make a profit or to continue the business. License use only for. Say for example, uh, when you are stay in a foreign country, you have to use the license of other people or other public. Okay, but you have no own license. You have to use other license to continue the business. And another example, when you want to business to use the license other well-known company, this is the one kind of business called the licensing business. Franchising and licensing, there are some difference. In franchising, you take over or you have to right to control everything business related. But in licensing, no, you have a limited to control the activities. Joint venture. Joint venture means when two or more the company collaborate to run a new project. It is a joint venture. Foreign direct investment, when a country or invest in another country to do big business in a market is called a foreign direct investment. Outsourcing, the outsourcing is a different companies are try to hire any company or individual to do work or to do tasks with a short period. This is outsourcing. Turnkey project and outsourcing is nearly same. Okay, outsourcing is the broad sense, narrow sense, turnkey project. Multinational company. Multinational company is the company internationally dealings as multiple purpose or multiple product or group of product. It is a multinational company. E-commerce and digital trade. E-commerce and digital trade are very important to the era. Everything I try to deal with the business database, internet, online protocol. This is the e-commerce and digital trade, digital money. Everything are online based or online platform. This is the e-commerce. E-commerce may be big, maybe small. Small e-commerce means when you a single app open a page, Facebook, WhatsApp, email, YouTube, like this, and you run business. This is e-commerce. And digital trade is executed by the digital currency, cryptocurrency, and Bitcoin, like this way you can payment. So this is the types of international business, but some important types I try to mention here. Now I am going to another slide about some important topics. Joint venture and partnership. Joint venture and partnership. At first, specific venture and partnership, no limited to specific venture, no specific. Anyone can partner. to do business. Co-venture and partner. In a partner, no co-partner, but a completely partner. Or have to chance in a venture, co-venture. No farm net no need in a joint venture because jointly they collaborate to produce any things for this. Must have farm name. No need farm name. Joint venture. Minor cannot be a co-venture. Minor no chance to get a venture, but minor can be admitted to the benefit of the partnership. Partnership a minority have access to business. Accounting on liquidation basis, accounting on going concern basis. Partnership is a going concern basis, and joint venture is a liquidation basis. So the basis on the basis of the company policy and regulation. To be more clear, another some word are mentioned as below. To be the understanding, the more understand example, in a Sony Ericsson is the joint venture to make mobile phone, where Sony is a Japanese electronics company and Ericsson is a Swedish telecommunication company. They jointly try to a electricity device or electricity vehicle. Okay, this is the another criteria distinguish between joint venture and partnership.
Sir, a question, sir.
Yes, after finish class you may question because this recording already I try to give the YouTube. Okay, channel. You just take to note very short notes. I will give you time.
Okay, sir.
And you following the slide. I think you have no question. You are will clear. Joint venture company. Some examples. Say for example, Uber and Volvo. Uber, I think, is US California based, and Volvo is a Swedish based. There are two renowned organization, and they try to take a new project to produce as a jointly. This is the joint venture automobile vehicle. Another Kellogg's and Walmart. I think California based Kellogg's company and Walmart maybe Singapore. Okay, but they jointly collaborate to produce a product. Say for example, cereals and snacks, one kind of food and beverage. Okay, another joint venture, ExxonMobil and Indian Oil Corporation, they try to another project, natural gas transport jointly. Okay, their target or aim is a one project. One project completed, their motto or aim is completed. Okay. Mercedes-Benz and Volvo. I think Mercedes-Benz Germany-based company and Volvo Swedish-based company. They try to collaborate to produce a product in the electric charging station. Electric charging station. This is the some example of joint venture company. And modern some joint venture company I am trying to showing here. This is a very modern Honda and General Motors, GM Motor, India and America. They try to jointly develop a electric vehicle 2020. Volkswagen and Ford 2019 develop and produce a commercial vehicle. Boeing and Safran, this is a joint venture company in a 2019 they produce electric vehicles. Another Hyundai and Aptiv develop and commercialize autonomous driving technology. BP and Inquinor, like the same, they try to collaborate to produce a new project. Amazon and Berkshire and Total and Sonars and GE and Baker Houses. This is the some important joint venture company name, and they try to collaborate to produce a product in year by I showing here. Okay. Yeah, this is the more clear joint venture benefit. At first, market expansion. They want to trade capture total market and create target a target based or segment based market. Okay. Resource pooling. Resource pooling. In this case, needed the joint venture company certain synergies. Joint venture combinedly instead of two firms to produce revenue and create an innovative product where what each firm can do alone. Okay. Tax benefit in a joint venture company have a tax benefit comparatively less than a solo or individual company. Legal and regulatory complies. Joint venture help meet legal and regulatory requirements such as government mandate for international corporation to partner with the local companies. Legal and standard rules and regulation you have to follow. In this case, joint venture company have to follow these rules and regulation. Okay, this is the benefit of joint venture company. Now I am going to point out about global globalization and business. How impact the globalization on the business? I just try to hear international business, same things. International business refer to the commerce in which goods, services, and resources across the border of two or more countries use just trade to dealings to meet up the demand in respective countries. This is the international business. And globalization. Globalization is a broad sense than the international business. International business, in the terms of international business, products, services, and technology are sharing between or among the countries. But globalization, product service including another option, beliefs, customer loyalties, customer behavior, customer culture, customer beliefs, customs, everything are shared with the abroad. So very easy when a man and a consumer related everything are shared between two countries. It is the globalization, and international business only product, service, and technology are trade with other countries. Is the business trade. Okay. When you try to say globalization in the definition, globalization is the broader than the international business. Globalization describe a shift toward an integrated world economic in which culture, idea, and belief are exchanged in addition to goods, service, product, and resource. Okay, not only goods, service, product, but also idea, culture, belief of respective countries are sharing. Okay, this is the globalization. Now I am going to the globalization challenge. Company like, just I try to pick up a company in as an example. Okay, companies like McDonald's that decide to take advantage of global opportunities must consider following challenge. In the global market, there are some challenges. I try to discuss very shortly the challenge. What challenges are faced by a globalization? At first, global environment, economic environment, global economic environment. The globalization is a challenge. Another challenge of globalization, global legal environment. Legal environment rules and regulation to maintain it is a burden. So it is a challenge for company legal global competitive environment. It is another kind of the challenge. When two or more company are conducted business in this situation, automatically our competitor arise or competition arise between or among them. Global technology environment, global technology, how impact on the environment. I just try to very shortly discuss here. And finally, global social environment. Global social environment, how much the global are impact on social environment. Okay, this is the 5 criteria of globalization. I try to very shortly discuss one by one these 5 options. This is the global economic environment. Global economic environment, how challenge, because when more than different countries are try to dealings with each other. So in this situation, different countries hold a different currency. So this currency ultimately needed to convert US dollar, Canada dollar, Singapore dollar, like this, like this. In this situation, profit and loss may be occurred. So the globalization definitely impact on economic environment in this way. This is the one example. A huge example are available, but I just try to show you one example. Economic environment, global competitive environment. Competitive when two or more companies or product are simultaneously try to run in a situation in a nation in a geographical. Ultimately, they try to make a competition. Okay, profit based competition, loss based competition, focusing based competition, like this. Global technological environment. In this situation, globalization impact on technology environment. When you try to build a business in China base, but in the China, a huge facilities. When customer come to your restaurant, they want to free Wi-Fi, mobile charge, and other technical handle they try to take. So when a McDonald try to business with China, you have to maintain this China rules and regulation policy and process. So in this situation, ultimately impact on technology environment. It's a technology based impact. Okay. Social environment, social aspect. When you try to business with other country, you have to follow the other countries norms and standard. On the basis of this, you have to run the business. Otherwise, you will be loser. I just try to write here. McDonald has had to adapt in a countless way to meet the demand of its customer around the world, while it prides itself on the offering consistent internationally recognized menu. This company has also had to cater to local design preference and customer. That means every country has some social aspect or sociology or social perspective. You have to follow the social perspective. As just example, try to show here in 1996, McDonald enter India for the first time. 1996 as the first time the McDonald come in India at first time 1996, where they offer a Big Mac made. They offer Big Mac on kind of food, okay, with the lamb cattle and Maharaj Mac, and laterly they introduced the veg and chicken Maharaj Atta. That's mean in the India culture or India nation, they try to the save the name of product or business India related or India cultural base. Therefore, they added the Maharaj every product item before Maharaj. Maharaj Mac, Maharaj chicken, Maharaj vegetable. Because if you cannot take this plan, you cannot survive or competition with others. Okay. So this is the social aspect that depend on uh, globalization. Another option, absolute and comparative advancement. Absolutely advancement. Absolutely advancements advantage refer to the uncontested superiority of a country to produce a particular good or better. Say, for example, in Bangladesh, they are arranged ready-made garments is a very popular, very cheap. So other countries are not like the Bangladesh very cheaply. So it is a one kind of absolute advantage. Another example, say for example, when you visit the Thailand, in the Thailand, the cave of Thailand, a special red bird have. So if you want to the business, the red bird related, it is no other alternative. It is only one item and very rare in the Thailand market. So it is a one kind of absolute advantage. And comparative, there are more than one product on business. You have to choose any one. This situation is called a comparative advantage. Absolute and comparative, there's some example here. Absolute advantage also. Another option, balanced trade. Import and export. Value of export or value of import is equal to balance of trade. Trade surplus and deficit. When you export more than import, surplus, and deficit when you that is very clearly mentioned here, the trade surplus occur when the nation export more than import, a surplus, and trade deficit, import more than export, vice versa. Okay. Balance of payment, total money coming into the country inflow, money come and coming goes up. there are difference, the balance of payment. Counter trade. Counter trade is a system of exchange in which goods and services are used as payment rather than the money. Without money, you the trade of business, product by product. But this concept is a very old concept. Exchange, trade by exchange. No exchange by cash. Okay, very old concept. This company types and counter trade. Counter trade barter. Barter means exchange goods and service directly to the other goods or service without use of money. No need money for paper money. Okay, barter. Very old concept is barter. Swiss trading. One company sells to another its obligation to make a purchase in the given country. That's one company try to sell other company to the obligation. Swiss trading. Counter purchase. That's opposite of
সুইচ ট্রেডিংটা ক্লিয়ার না স্যার, একবার যদি একটু বলেন স্যার।
yes.
সুইচ ট্রেডিং স্যার, ইটস নট ক্লিয়ার স্যার।
One company sells to another company obligation. Obligation. A company are unable to run the business. He try to sell to other company. That's merger or acquisition base. Okay, business combination base. In this situation, one company take over the other company liabilities. Okay, or help to run or survival in a business area or business era. Okay, this is the source of trading. So for example, farmers bank very poor, or farmer bank are unable to meet up the demand of customer or client. In this situation, they try to merge with other company and take over the farmers bank everything. Okay, this situation is called Swiss trading. When he only take over the obligation, Swiss trading, and when he try to everything take over asset liabilities. Okay, in this situation is a merger. Okay, and when he try to only obligation, in this situation called Swiss trading. Swiss trading is a one kind of the facilities provided to continue or to run the business. This is the actual meaning. Counter purchase, purchase by purchase. Okay, you want to purchase another country, another product. Other country want to purchase another product. No exchange by money. Okay, or purchase by purchase, they try to meet up the demand. A buyback. A farm built a plant in a country or supplies technology, equipment, training, and other service to the country. Say, for example, I just try to show an example. In a Bangladesh, some Bangladesh are chance to give other countries the business in a country, especially software company. India or Sri Lanka, they invite you come our country and business. Sri Lanka, India, they come and install a software. In this situation, they dealings with Bangladesh as a partner, as a profit, both. Okay. In this business is called buyback. Offset agreement that a company will offset an hard currency purchase an unspecified product from that a nation in future. Just agreement base, the offset a hard currency purchase. Offset means setup, completely set up. Okay, are born of by a agreement. This is the offset counter trade. I think today our time already close. If have you any question, please.